Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Randy Talks Hockey. I'm Randy, as you know it. So, tomorrow, a great day. It's Saturday. The work week is done. Hooray! People get to spend time with your family. But one thing I always loved about Saturday was hockey. For Canada, Hockey Night in Canada. And there's always so many great games on Saturday. Especially these times of the month in March, you always get these early afternoon games. You got like hockey from like 11 in the morning till 11 at night. It is just a great time. So many games to get to. So I'm going to give you a talk about the games that are happening. We got 11 to go through. I'm going to preview them, give you my prediction of who's going to win, who's going to not, give you a little updates about the game. So first off, tomorrow we got the Boston Bruins versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Both teams, big playoff implication, more for the Flyers. The Flyers lost their last game against Toronto. The Bruins won against the Red Wings, so very interesting. I expect it will be Steve Mason versus Tuukka Rask. That'll be a good battle in the pipes. But my prediction is the Bruins will win. So the Flyers not going to be happy with that, but we'll see. Anything can happen. All right, next what we got to talk about. We got the Nashville Predators battling the San Jose Sharks. Now, the Predators, they did lose against the Kings last night in overtime. The Predators, we got some big injury news. Ryan Ellis and Matthias Ekholm will not play tomorrow. Big loss for the Preds. That is just a huge defensive blow. But on the Sharks, huge win against the Capitals. That was a statement game. Great performances all around. Jannik Hansen made his Shark debut. Absolutely beautiful. If you're thinking who's going to be a winner, I believe the San Jose Sharks will win. I'm sorry, Preds, but you're losing two top players. It's hard to see who's going to win that. But you never know. Pekka Rinne may stand on his head. I assume Pekka Rinne will start for the San Jose Sharks. Now, they do got back-to-back. They are in Dallas Sunday. I expect Martin Jones will start and Aaron Dell will start Sunday against the Stars. Jones will start tomorrow against the Preds. Next, we got the Ottawa Senators versus the Colorado Avalanche. Now, this one is a tough year for Avs fans. I'm sorry to say. It has just been awful. They won last night against New Jersey, so that was really good. The Senators, though, have been on a roll. One against Arizona, one the other against Dallas. They have been unbelievable. So, my prediction is, unless by some crazy, outstanding, unbelievable, spectacular performance by Calvin Pickard, the Senators will win easy 2 points, but the Sens cannot take the Avs lightly. We've seen that if you take a team lightly, it will come bite you in the ass. All right, our next game, the Calgary Flames versus the Winnipeg Jets. Now, the Flames, 8 consecutive wins. That is unbelievable. They've done this the first time in 2005. It's been great. But on the injury note, some big losses. Dougie Hamilton took a skate in the back. He is questionable. He didn't make the trip out. Michael Stone did not play in the third period. He did not make the trip out. So it'll be interesting. The thing, Hamilton's 50-50. I think might be better chance to rest him because you got the Penguins Monday, but can't look ahead. But Rusman Anderson, he may play. Dennis Wideman will jump in the lineup. Now, the Jets, awful loss against the Penguins. They had the game control, but the Penguins do what they do. They're talented. They can score. They can do it all. So we'll see what happens. I'm interested who will start in net. If it will be Hellebuck or Hutchison. We know Elliott will start for the Flames. All consensus look like the Calgary Flames, they will win. But the last time they were in Winnipeg, the Jets did shut out the Flames. And you know what? 8 in a row, you get that worry factor. Will it drop off at any time? So it will be interesting because the Flames now, after you win this many games, the question now, when you ask, when are you going to lose? When are you going to lose? Can they make it 9 for their showdown against the Penguins? We'll see, but I believe the Calgary Flames will make it 9 in a row. The next game we got the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Buffalo Sabres. Now the Sabres, they lost tonight against the Jackets 4-3. So these back-to-back games, home and home, they're always so interesting because you never know what's going to happen, how a team's going to change their approach. 4-3, it's such a tight loss, so you don't really know how much can you change. Now, Robin Leonard and Sergei Bobrovsky did start for both tonight. I expect we'll see Jonas Korpikoski and Andres Nielsen start for Buffalo. Obviously, Columbus has been a much better team than Buffalo. Columbus most likely will get the win, but Buffalo, they can get a win. The answer is Jack Eichel. He has been on a tear. Not a lot have been said about him this year. It is a shame, but you got to admit his injury early in the year did not help, but he's been on a tear of the late. He's been putting up points like crazy. If Jack Eichel can show up tomorrow, the Sabres will put a fear in the Jackets' eyes. So we'll see what happened there. In the next game, we got the Florida Panthers visiting the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay, what a roll, another win, but that win came at the price against the Minnesota Wild. They lost Andres Nesterseal and Tyler Johnson. Those are huge losses. How are you going to feel? I expect Braden Point to play and another player from the Lightning organization to come in. Andres Vasilevsky. So many Andreses. Andres Vasilevsky will start for the Lightning in my prediction. The Lightning will win. The Panthers, it's just been an awful time for Panthers and their fans. You know, since the loss of Roberto Luongo, the Panthers have been diving downhill. James Reimer, the late goal against Dallas, lets 4 against the Rangers. He let in another 5 tonight with 4 minutes to go. It's just Reimer. I know they signed him to the big deal in Florida, hoping he could be the apprentice to Bobby Lou and be his uphill and rising, but it hasn't worked out. It's just been awful. I don't know if the Panthers can overcome this, especially if there's no Roberto Luongo. You might have to go to Rita Barrow tomorrow, but I don't expect it. But James Reimer, just awful. All right, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, I believe that the Leafs will win. They just can't take the Hurricanes lightly. This is a trap game, as they say. If the Leafs can be ready to go, don't make many mistakes, I believe they'll beat Hurricanes. But if you're watching this game tomorrow, you'll be in a treat. We'll see a great young talent play tomorrow. From the Leafs side, we got Austin Matthews. We got Mitch Marner, William Nylander, Nikita Zaitsev. Man, the list goes on and on for Toronto. There's so many great young players. On the Hurricane, we got Sebastian Aho. We got Victor Rask. We got Jeff Skinner, who's also a kid. Noah Hannafin. Man, and some other great kids we got to play tomorrow. So it will be a great young talent, but the Leafs, I think, will win. And interesting question for the Leafs. Is this the right time to go with Curtis McElhinney, giving Anderson a break? I think it is, but you know what? Mike Babcock got that call. He's a great experienced coach. So we will see what will happen tomorrow. All right, so some other games tomorrow night. First off, the Islanders versus the Blues. The Blues just came off a big 4-3 win against the Ducks. But, however, they did lose Colton Parayko. That's a tough loss for the Blues, but another 2 points put some distance between them and the Kings. It is really good for the Blues. They got the Islanders. The Islanders, after that horrible loss to Calgary on Sunday, rebounded nicely against Edmonton. Got a little bit of struggle against Vancouver, but they still got the 2 points. So, we are in for a good game tomorrow night. I guess the question is for the Blues, who will start? I believe Jake Allen, but if there's a chance Carter Hutton does start tomorrow. Now, if Hutton starts, I do give the edge to the Islanders because Hutton's numbers, they've been up and down. He really hasn't considered. But if Jake Allen starts again, it's hard to say. But it will be a good game. John Tavares versus Vladimir Tarasenko. And by the way, Vladimir Tarasenko did hit 30 goals for the third time in his career. Congratulations. The Arizona Coyotes versus the New Jersey Devils. Now the Devils, 10 straight losses. That is unbelievable. 10. It has been a horrible year for Devils fans and the organization. After acquiring Taylor Hall, you would think the Devils would be on a roll. They could score. Corey Schneider was this great young and upcoming goalie. It just hadn't worked out. Now, also news for Devils fans, Patrick Elias Travis Zajac will not play tomorrow. He is out. Him and his wife giving birth to their third child. Congratulations to the family. The Coyotes, they've been up and down. They've been getting some win, losing. So it is interesting. My prediction, though, will be the Arizona Coyotes will unfortunately hand the Devils their 11th consecutive loss. It's hard to see 11, but they are due. Like we say about the Calgary Flames, now the question is when are they going to lose? The question is for the Devils, when are they going to win? They are due to win. We'll see what happens. Off to some late games. We got the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Vancouver Canucks. Now, the Penguins are playing right now. They are up 2-1 against the Oilers. And by the way, that is good news for Flame fans because if the Oilers do lose in regulation, the Flames do jump them. So, big news for them. The Penguins, they did start Marc-Andre Fleury tonight. So, my understanding will be Matt Murray will start tomorrow. There hasn't been any updates and injuries from what I heard, so it'll be pretty much the same lineup. It will be interesting to see what will happen to the Penguins tomorrow. I believe honestly, what should happen, they should just dominate the Canucks. That more said than done. We saw last week in the Canucks, they beat LA, they upset the Ducks, they gave Montreal scare, they pushed the Islanders over 60 minutes. The Canucks are fighting. For Canucks, no Nicholas Godubin will play tomorrow. If Ryan Miller can play the way he is, I could give the Canucks a very good chance. But if Miller has any slip, it will be a long night at Rogers Arena. The Penguins fans will be happy. Now, our final game of the night. We got the Washington Capitals versus the Los Angeles Kings. Now, the Capitals, they've lost their last 2 games. Braden Holtby has let in a combined 6 goals. Not Holtby-like, but we'll see. The Kings are fighting desperately for a playoff spot. I expect a very intense, very strong battle between these two. It will be a great late-night matchup. Now, the question is, who's starting? Well, the Capitals are in Southern California Sunday. I believe it is Braden Holtby starting tomorrow. Philip Grubauer will start Sunday. For the Kings, they have been doing this rotation. 1 game Jonathan Quick, 1 game Ben Bishop. You got to go with Quick on this one, in my understanding. He's won his last few games. Bishop has looked awful. He lost it last year, especially last Saturday against Vancouver. I think at this point, you got to give Quick a chance to redeem himself and show, hey, I am your number 1 guy again. If Jonathan Quick and Holtby play really good, you are in for a great goaltending matchup. Hard to say who's going to win this one. Statistically, the Caps should win, but if the Kings can find a way, it is possible. So we will see what happens. So many big playoff implications. So what's going to happen? The quest is still on who's going to make the playoffs or not. Anyway, like I said, it's Saturday night, a hockey night in Canada. Maybe Saturday night hockey in the U.S. We'll call it Saturday Night Live. But we'll see what will happen. Anyways, I hope you enjoy Saturday like I will. I will be watching all the games. Hope you had another fun, exciting episode watching Randy Talks Hockey. My name's Randy. Have a great night.